Today is 9/11 and I want to do something a little bit American and patriotic. Nothing's more American than barbecue. And I found out this last weekend that McDonald's, the franchise, was actually a barbecue joint started by two brothers. They served all kinds of barbecue food, and I found out that it's just 3 miles from the Chaparral Motorsports shop. So here we're starting at Chaparral Motorsports, and I'm going to take you on a tour, a historic tour of McDonald's on this 9/11. Come with me. Take a look. We're going to start out here at Chaparral Motorsports and head 3 miles into downtown San Bernardino on the corner of E Street and 14th Street. That is where the McDonald's Museum is currently at. In 1940, Dick and Mac McDonald started the first McDonald's store right here in San Bernardino, California. Pretty crazy. I mean, now it's a pretty rundown city, but back then I guess it was the place to be. When they first opened, they did barbecue ribs, they did beef and pork sandwiches, and shortly after opening, it became the #1 teen hangout in all of the San Bernardino area. People would come from miles around just to go to this McDonald's hangout. Now, it was interesting. It wasn't a real restaurant. It was actually a drive-up. They had 20 car hops, and they had 25 different things on the menu. 0 to 60 on 1190. Enter on. Oh, we passed 60. So for 8 years, the McDonald's brothers ran this one establishment, and it was super popular. It was really busy. But the one thing they sold more of than anything else was hamburgers. So in 1948, they shut down the restaurant. I mean, all their friends and their customers said, absolutely do not do it. And they said, screw that. This is going to be better for us in the long run. So they shut the doors down, completely redesigned the kitchen. When they opened back up, they had just a couple things on the menu. Cheeseburgers, hamburgers, milkshakes, french fries, and of course, fountain sodas. Coca-Cola, the one thing McDonald's is known for. Pretty nuts. Let me look at the GPS again. I know it's only 3 miles, but I have no idea. I do not know the city very well. East Street, point 4, we're going to turn left. So this whole redesigning of the kitchen, they basically had an idea. Hamburgers are our #1 selling item, so let's just make hamburgers and cheeseburgers. Let's set the kitchen up so we can do like an assembly line and have all this stuff handled, and we'll do way more business and be way more productive and have way less overhead. Imagine 20 car hops and 25 things on the menu. Pretty crazy. Did I pass it already? Alright, so now we're getting down into the heart of San Bernardino. Neat place down here. It's pretty wild. There's some really cool old architecture. Definitely some old buildings. Baseline is the main drag. Like literally, if you drive down Baseline, you're guaranteed to see just about everything you'd expect to see in a pretty rundown big city. It's pretty crazy. Anyway, off the topic. So when the brothers opened the business back up, they were really looking for 3 things. #1, they wanted low prices. They wanted people to come there because it was the least expensive thing around. Hamburgers were 15 cents each. It's crazy. Speed of service, and the way they got around that was by creating that production line that allowed them to be able to crank out hamburgers super fast. And of course, a simplicity of the menu. If you have just a couple things on the menu, it's really easy to bring people in, train them up, and get them rolling. So it looks like we have another 0.3 miles on this road, and what I read online over the last week that I've been kind of researching this is that this particular historical location shares the building with the owner of Juan Pollo, which is really interesting. Here it is, check it out. McDonald's, historic site of the original McDonald's. Over 1 million sold, 15 cents each. Historic Route 66. Pretty cool. Look at this wall right here. What? The Mystery Machine? Oh, that's even cooler than McDonald's. Oh, this is fun. I am not a fan of McDonald's. I don't eat at McDonald's. Hey, look it, Juan Pollo. Like I was saying, it's kind of crazy. Snap a quick photo. This is pretty cool. Dude, this mystery machine trips me out. I think it's freaking awesome. Oh, here we go. A little Juan Pollo history. In 1984, Juan Pollo opened his first location in Ontario, California. Then he moved his offices to this spot where the McDonald's brothers started their empire in 1940. I wonder if we'll learn more about that inside. So this here is the McDonald's Museum. Super cool. We're gonna walk in, take a look, show you what's inside, and then next time we're gonna have to come back to this over here. The Inland Empire Military Museum. And Juan Pollo. Go figure. Alright, so here we go. Original McDonald's. We don't sell any 15-cent hamburgers, but we serve plenty of free memories. Free admission, cameras welcome, 9 to 5. Let's go take a look. Wow, look at this. Pepsi Cola. Oh, here we go. So in the 1940s, here was the big menu. We got barbecue spare ribs, ham and cheese, hamburger plate, barbecue plate, ham and eggs, barbecue stand in 46 with a bunch of the car hops we talked about. That right there, check it out. Clothes for modeling. Right there, 1948. And 48 to 54, they opened up as McDonald's Hamburgers. Crazy. Look at that, over 7 million hamburgers were sold by 1953. 15 million were sold between 50. Wow. So 14th and E, this is the building that we're currently in. Doesn't have the arches anymore, but the building is still here. 1961, we've been in business for 23 years. Dude, I remember these sitting out in front of most McDonald's. That's pretty cool. Wish I could put a quarter in and take a spin. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of McDonald's itself, but what they've done is pretty amazing. How's it going?
Fine, how are you doing?
Marvin, my name's Kyle.
Yep, Marvin. Where are you from?
Good to meet you. We actually just moved down here from Northern California. Just heard that you guys were here and thought I'd stop in and say hello.
But yeah, we're a private museum here for 19 years.
So what's the connection between McDonald's and Juan Pollo?
Zip.
Interesting.
Albert was a big fan of Ray Kroc, and Albert had been eyeing this property for a very long time.
Interesting.
And he bought it in a foreclosure. This used to be city property. So Albert purchased the property, which they were going to knock the building down anyway. And he started the museum with just the pictures on the walls and stuff that stuff that he had found online, and then people started coming and donating things. So everything here is donated.
That's wild.
60% of our visitors are from outside the country now.
Right.
Now, 150 visitors is like a slow day.
Wow, that's incredible. So what do you think is the most exciting piece inside the whole museum?
It's all good. It just depends on how old you are.
Right.
Which aspect of McDonald's can you most relate to?
That's true.
Yourself, you grew up in the 70s, then you're more familiar with that.
Mm-hmm.
If you grew up in the 80s, you're more used to the Happy Meals and stuff
right.
like that.
It's pretty cool. That's interesting. I was really intrigued the fact they started as a barbecue joint.
Correct.
And then shut down 8 years later and started the first hamburger joint. That was pretty interesting, I thought.
To refine the process. This is also where Glen Bell comes from. Taco Bell.
Okay.
And also Del Taco.
I knew that. Yeah, there were. Was there a first one here as well?
Barstow.
Barstow. That's right. That's
Taco
right.
Bell started in Downey.
Mm-hmm. Hey, it's a funny mirror. Ready? I can't go high enough to see the top part. Kind of fun.
What Bell did was he started Bell's Burgers, along with
I didn't know that.
Frank Neil Baker.
Huh.
Bakers. In 61, 62, that's when Glen Bell goes to Downey, and that's where he starts Taco Bell. He went to San Bernardino High School.
I didn't know that. Interesting.
The brothers, this was his hang.
Wow, so Taco Bell started a burger joint before they did tacos. That's crazy.
It was called the dual kitchen.
Dual kitchen.
It's called the dual kitchen concept. It's like when you go to Baker's now, it's Mexican and American food under one roof.
Oh, Carl Jr. does the green burrito thing on one side.
Yeah, they did that in the 90s, but Karcher started it in LA. He moved to Anaheim.
Nuts. Cool. Hey, well, thanks for the history lesson. Well, perfect. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You take care. And there you have it. McDonald's. The original McDonald's. Can't believe they were a barbecue joint to begin with. And that's kind of why I wanted to theme this whole video around is 9/11 is today. Super somber and sad about that. Some people destroying other people's lives. But McDonald's used to be a barbecue joint, and there's nothing more American than barbecue. And now, McDonald's, they're everywhere. So in researching this, I found out there are 39,000 McDonald's restaurants across the U.S. It's pretty crazy. 39,000 McDonald's restaurants. They employ like 300,000 people. Well, it seems like San Bernardino is the place if you're a fast food joint and you're looking to get started. McDonald's did it, Juan Pollo did it, Taco Bell did it. Can't believe Taco Bell started as a hamburger joint. That blows my mind. Anyway, I guess there's lots of cool things to see here in San Bernardino. So if you like this video, thought it was interesting, please hit that subscribe button. One of my future videos will be that one right there, the Military Museum of the Inland Empire. And that's it. I gotta shut this one down, but I'm Carl Bradshaw. Thanks for joining. Thanks for coming along. I really appreciate it. Hit that like button if you thought this was a fun video. And like I said, if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, take care and ride safe.